listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
It's Oh Behave with Arden Moore, the show that teaches you how to have harmony in the household with your pets. Join Arden as she travels coast to coast to help millions better understand why cats and dogs do what they do. Get the latest scoop on famous faces, their perfectly pampered pets, and who's walking who in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails. Garner great pet tips and have a doggone fur-flying fun time. So get ready for the pause and applause as we unleash your Oh Behave host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome to the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore, and this show is a special one. I am taking the show to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is the site of the third beneficial $500,000 Dream Dog Park. Yes, that's a lot of kibble. And I'm part of the Dream Team along with Jason Cameron and Nate Berkus. And what I'm doing in this special show is you're going to be like, you feel like you're right there at the park with the splash pods, the tree that shoots out tennis balls, the Doxy Tunnel for the little guys, and much more. So we're going to have some fun in this episode. I want you to sit and stay, and we'll be right back.
Time for a pause. 4 furry ones, actually. Sit and stay. Oh Behave will be right back.
Molly, here's your dinner. Zeus, that's not your food.
Don't let that happen to your precious cat. Elevate your cat's eating experience with the Cat Tree Tray. The Cat Tree Tray keeps your cat's food off the floor and conveniently located on the cat tree. It's the perfect way to eat. It's a beautiful wrought iron tray that easily attaches to your cat tree and keeps dogs and other critters out of your cat's dish. A must for multi-pet households. There's a 6-inch tray for large bowls and a 4-inch tray for smaller bowls. Purchase your Cat Tree Tray today. Go right now to cattreetray.com. That's cattreetray.com. CATTREETRAY.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com. Oh Behave is back with more tail-wagging ways to achieve harmony in the household with your pets. Now, back to your fetching host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome back to the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your roving rover reporter, Arden Moore, and I'm here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the site of the third beneficial $500,000 Dream Dog Park. So we're going to do a series of little interviews, and the first one is with a good friend of mine from Canine Recreation, Robert Finn. I'm standing next to a very, very talented engineer by the name of Robert Finn. He's with Canine Recreation. We're here at the Beneficial Dream Dog Park in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We're just minutes away from the grand opening, and we're both admiring the splash pod that Robert helped create. And for all our listeners out there, describe this splash pad, Robert.
Well, it's got 3 different vegetables. It's got a pea, a corn, and some carrots, and several flowers that emit water for the dogs to play in. And the ground of the splash pod is kind of a flower pattern with earthy tones, and it also sprouts water.
And sprout is the key. We're living in farm country a little bit, so this is great. Now, I have seen splash pads, but this is like the 22nd century version of splash pads. Tell us what makes this so unique and so innovative.
Well, there's several things, but the first thing that's really unique about it is it's a modular system. So it's very easy and fast to construct. All the plumbing and everything is done at the factory. The second major thing that I think is important is it's got a very nice play-friendly surface on it. It's
slipping for the canines.
Yes, and it's very durable. It takes the claws well, it drains well, it gives good traction, so there's just not going to be a lot of injuries on it. It's a good soft play surface. And so those are very good features.
Now, here in Lancaster, I got to pronounce it right, Lancaster, it's like there's one for the big boys, dogs, but you also have a smaller one, too, for the little ones.
That's correct. We make several different sizes, and we can tailor them to different needs and different types of dogs.
Now, the small splash pod, I love the fact that they're yellow bowls that kind of tip over from the top, right? So I'm a little dachshund hanging out, and all of a sudden, what? Where'd that water come from?
Yes, we actually took dog bowls, and they fill with water and tip over, and it's a neat little feature.
Now, Robert, you have a couple of dogs, right? Let's give a shout out to your canines.
All right, I've got an Australian Shepherd and Corgi mix named Huck.
Huck.
My last name is Finn, so Huck Finn is very fitting.
Okay.
And our other dog is a Border Collie named Maggie.
Nice. So what do you think? Do you think they might have a little canine jealousy because you're here and they're there right now?
Oh, they really wish they could be here. They've been sending me messages all week long, so I wish they were here.
Now, how do we learn more about canine recreation? Because it sounds like a great company.
I think the website's probably the best way for most people to find it, caninerecreation.com.
And your background as an engineer, you do things for 2- and 4-leggers, right?
That's correct. We make all kinds of playful features and park structures for canines and humans.
What's the biggest thing you want to tell people about these splash pods?
They're just a lot of fun for the animals.
And what about the people?
Well, the people like them too.
All right, we're talking to Robert Finn. He's one of the geniuses that helped create the splash pods here at Lancaster, and we're at the Beneful $500,000 Dream Dog Park grand opening. What a talented guy Robert is. And now, next up is the reason this park is even here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Let's chat with Angela Baumann, who has a beautiful German short-hair pointer named Bo, and she submitted the winning entry. We're here at Lancaster, Pennsylvania, for the unveiling of the third Beneful $500,000 Dream Dog Park. And right now we've got the reason we're here, the two-legger who made it all happen, Angela Baumann, who's got the most amazing GSP, German short-hair pointer, great, smart, polite, Bo. Yeah. So tell us, what do you think? The crowd is here. We're minutes away.
Gosh. It is amazing. This park is so amazing. There's a tennis ball tree. There's a water park area, and Bo is just loving it. He is having a blast so far.
All right, so what's the element that Bo likes best about this park?
Definitely the tennis ball tree that launches tennis balls, because he's just chasing them and then he keeps them, and we have to load him back up, so he's loving it.
How old is Bo now?
He'll be 2 in 2 weeks.
And what is his energy level on the Richter scale?
From 1 to 10, he's probably a 12. Maybe. He's got a lot of energy, but he's having a great time today.
Now, we know that Bo likes the launcher for the tree.
Yes.
What does Angela like best?
I think I like that too. It's so unique. I mean, I can't imagine building something like that or thinking of something like that. That's just an awesome element for the park.
You submitted a little entry and then a video, and this came through $10,000 in the supply of Beneful. What can you do to say to others? The 4th annual contest is getting kicked off today. What message can you give the dog lovers in America?
Just think of the most creative thing that you can think of. Think of how you can, interact with your dog and, really dream big, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody that's really interested in their dog and their well-being of their dog and how they can play more.
And this is an amusement park theme. So are you an amusement park gal?
I do like amusement parks. I think they're awesome. I think that they're the best way for people to relieve some energy. So why not build a dog park around it?
Now, does Bo bring a puppy posse here to the event? Does he have a puppy posse?
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend named Fia.
Oh,
so yeah, she's over there. She's the little pit bull.
Aww.
She's the sweetest thing, and they play all the time. They play
well,
really good.
They both got liver marks on them. They look like they belong together.
Yeah,
Aww.
definitely.
And then you got your family and your boyfriend Casey, and
my boyfriend Casey's here. Here's Bo right here.
Is this
and
your mom coming?
This is my aunt
your
and my
aunt?
grandfather.
And because this is radio, let's describe. Come on, Aunt. What are you doing here? She's bringing you some flowers.
She's bringing me some flowers.
We're on the radio. Say hi to America.
Hi, everybody.
What do you think about this?
We are so proud of you, Angela.
Thank
this
you.
is her
grandfather.
Hi, grandfather. I'm Arden Moore. We're at the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio, and you guys are?
I'm her grandfather,
What's your name?
Dan Baumann.
And
Leanne, her aunt.
that's right. And we're gonna get this party started.
let's
Make
get
that
started.
a party. Hey, listeners, I am actually sitting on the stage as we're about to unveil the third Dream Dog Park, and here to take the podium is the Beneful brand manager, Brent Gleckler. Let's listen in.
My name is Brent Gleckler. I'm the brand director on Beneful Dog Food on behalf of our entire team. I'm so excited to be here with all of you today on this special occasion. And from all of the wagging tails out there, it's clear that our four-legged friends are as well. I know you're all very eager to play at our newly renovated dog park, so we'll keep this presentation as brief as possible. But before we officially unveil the $1 million Dream Dog Park renovation, I'd like to share a little bit about why we're here today. At Beneful, we truly believe life is better when we're with our four-legged best buddies. And our mission is to inspire more play every day because it makes the good, simple things in life even better. To celebrate the special relationships dogs and owners share, we created the Beneful Dream Dog Park Contest in 2010, inviting dog owners across America to dream up what their ultimate dog park destination would look like if they had $500,000 to spend. And dream they did. Over the past 3 years, we have designed and awarded three $500,000 Beneful Dream Dog Park renovations. The first in Johns Creek, Georgia, the second in Alabaster, Alabama, and the third right here today in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The 2012 Beneful Dream Dog Park Contest attracted hundreds of entrants and their four-legged friends, including local resident Angela Bowman and her dog Bo. The duo dreamt big, and their creative thinking helped inspire a dream dog park design like you've never seen before. The larger-than-life elements in this amusement park theme design will surely inspire the dog-loving community in Lancaster for years to come. So at this time, it's my honor and privilege to introduce a very special guest who is with us today to help unveil the Lancaster Dream Dog Park and kick off this year's contest. He's someone who loves dogs as much as he loves design. Please join me in welcoming designer and dog lover, Nate Berkus.
Hi guys, how's everybody today? Good. So I just want to warn everybody, first of all, welcome. This is such a special day, such a fantastic opportunity. Bo just bit my nose, which is exciting. Thanks, Bo. I'm thrilled to be here with everybody in Lancaster today, and I just want to warn everybody, if you've ever seen me on TV or anything like that before, the voice that I use on TV is vastly different than the voice that I use when I'm talking to dogs. The voice that I use when I'm talking to dogs goes, what are you doing? So if you hear me do that all day, that comes out for some reason. I'm not sure. I think the dogs understand me better. My dog understands it a little bit better. So as many of you guys know, design has always been a huge part in my life. Thanks, bud. And this is really inspirational to be here. This is really a fantastic park. I mean, come on, a tree that dispenses tennis balls? That could be it, right? We could be done after that. I don't know, my dog would be done after that. And then if we could just get like every squirrel in Lancaster to just stop by, that would be also really amazing. You guys are very, very lucky as a city. As a decorator, I find myself inspired by so many things. I'm constantly traveling on the road. I'm constantly going to all different cities, all different countries, and I'm always looking for what brings people joy. And what brings people so much joy, and Beneful really believes in this as well, is not how far we go, not how much money we spend, not how hard we work or how complicated our lives can be, but it's that moment when you come home at the end of the day and there's somebody that's so happy to see you, and they have four legs, and most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. That dance in a circle when you first open the door is really, I don't know anything more special than that. There's really not much more special than that for me. To have the type of place like this to come as a reward, and now what's happening? I think we have speed dating going on in California right now on the dot. But I know how much joy our animals bring to our lives, and I'm really thrilled to partner with Beneful on this particular program. It's really about two things that I've always believed that can make our lives better: our pets and design. And it's the first time I'm actually taking my design expertise and bringing it outdoors, because I'm the guy that can't keep a house plant alive inside. My mother always has a really good time with that fact. So this $500,000 Dream Park renovation offers you guys really a special place to come and spend time and unleash some serious fun. So I know we're all here to celebrate the unveiling of this renovation here in Lancaster, but I wanted to also take a minute to announce today that Beneful is launching the 4th annual Dream Dog Park Contest. Very exciting news. This is number 3. We're going with number 4 now because everybody seems to love this program so much. And it is for dog lovers across the country. In addition to serving as one of the judges to help select the grand prize winner of this year's contest, I'm actually going to help design the next Beneful Dream Dog Park as well. That'll be unveiled in 2014. So I really can't wait to get started. It's going to be really exciting. So please help me spread the word about this. All of your dog lovers' friends, regardless of where they live, it's really very easy. Just visit benefuldreamdogpark.com, and that will give you all the instructions with the entry like Angela did. By the way, congratulations for winning this year. It's fantastic. Thank you. We're looking for very, very creative entries like this. So it's not just about what we want, but it's obviously from the perspective of the dogs, what they think will be the most fun. So it's stiff competition, entries from today until September 17th. Again, thanks everybody for such a warm welcome, and we're about to get started playing.
2 other very special guests on the stage with us today. Beneful is very fortunate to have a dream team in place that helps us transform ordinary dog parks into dream dog parks. The work that they do is truly amazing. Jason Cameron and Arden Moore have been a part of the team for the past 3 years and helped to make this renovation such a successful and fun endeavor. Jason, a dog lover, licensed contractor, and host of DIY Network's Desperate Landscapes, led the outstanding Lancaster team that transformed this dog park into the dream dog park that you see here today. Arden, a pet expert and devoted owner of 2 dogs, Chipper and Cleo, helped guide the park's renovation from the dog's point of view. She oversaw every last detail to ensure the park's elements took into account dog safety and enjoyment. So at this time, I'm delighted to introduce Jason, who will share some details with you about the renovation.
Thank you, Brett. How's everybody doing? Come on, you guys. You're doing a little better than that. Right? We're finally open. I can't tell you how many times during construction we had people come up and say, you guys, when are you going to be open? When are you going to be open? When are you going to be open? We're finally open. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thanks, Brett. We're thrilled to open a renovated park, and I'd like to personally thank the City of Lancaster for their support and wonderful collaboration over the past 6 months. This was a true team effort, without a doubt. As a dog lover, I know the special place they hold in our hearts, which is why I'm so excited for all of you to have a newly renovated place to play with your best buddies, and there's a lot of them here. I've had such a fun time overseeing the renovation of this park, and as you can see, it's undergone a remarkable transformation. For those of you who remember what this was when we started, as Brett mentioned earlier, it includes a drool-worthy feature that will enhance your time playing at the park, especially on those hot summer days like today. Today is the perfect day to get your feet wet or your paws, and I know there's a lot of paws getting wet. They've been running around up here. On the splash pads for large and small dogs, which are amazing features. And I'd like to, I think the 40-foot-long roller coaster bridge, which I absolutely love, is calling everybody's name. We also had a heck of a lot of fun creating the tennis ball tree, which is the tree of dreams over here, which is pretty amazing. Like Nate said, I don't know of another tree that actually shoots tennis balls. So that's really cool, the tree of dreams. The Doxy tunnel on the small dog side, because we don't want to leave the small dogs out. The large dogs can't have all the fun. The Doxy tunnel, the tennis ball hill, their own little splash pad, so everybody's covered, every dog is covered. Also, I'd like to give a very big welcome to Universal Forest Products for their donation of ProWood and Latitudes products for all the big components that you see here. That was very nice of them, and I really appreciate that, including the deck that we're standing on and the roller coaster bridge. Arden, my partner, come over here, Arden, on the Beneful Dreams, really helped to guide the renovation from a dog's perspective. And because trust me, I talked to Arden a lot, and she's like, well, when we talk about the components in here, she's very concerned, which is good. I think about construction, she thinks about safety. So I'm sure all the dogs appreciate you, Arden, and right now I'd like to welcome Arden.
Hey, how's up, Lancaster? Come on! I am very proud and happy to be here with Jason and welcoming Nate to the team. We got all the big dog people over here, but let's do a shout out to all the small but mighty. chipper. Golden Retriever Husky. Anybody say vacuum cleaner? And little 12-pound Cleo, a mystery mutt. Who's your mama? Who's your daddy dog? And they both surf. They can't be here because they're surfing in California. But the surfboard has nothing on what this park has to offer. I got to tell you, I've been all around the country as a pet expert. This is awesome. This is awesome. You guys have canine heaven on earth right now. And give new meaning to the term barking up the wrong tree. I think we're going to be barking up the right tree, right, guys? The splash pads, the Doxy tunnel, I can go through it. I love it. So there's a lot of elements of safety here, but the most important thing is I want you all to take a look at that little four-legger or the three-legger you have with you right now and thank them. They're here, they make us smile, they keep us happy, they keep us healthy, and together nothing beats play with a purpose than to be here. I am so stoked to be part of the Beneful Dream Dog team, and this is heaven on earth. And guys, we're getting ready to get this party started. So I think I need to go back to Brent. Is that right? Yes. All right. Have fun, everybody.
So at this time, I'd like to thank Nate, Jason, Arden, and Mayor Greg, and of course all of you for coming out and joining us in this celebration.
Hey, listeners, I'm having a doggone great time here in Lancaster, but we got to pay for this show. So you guys just sit and stay. We're going to be right back after we take this commercial break.
Time for a walk on the red carpet, of course. All Behave will be back in a flash right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Dana Humphrey, the founder of Whitegate PR. We have been specializing in PR and marketing in the pet industry for over 10 years. If you have a pet product or service you would like to promote, give us a call. We can help create awareness for your brand on TV, radio, magazines, newspapers, and blogs. Feel free to reach me directly at 619-414-9307 or learn more on our website at whitegatepr.com or follow us on Facebook.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Ray. You're listening to Oh Behave with Arden Moore on Pet Life Radio.
We're back from the lot. Just checked the paper and we had a record showing at the box. The letterbox, that is. Now back to Oh Behave. Here's Arden.
Welcome back to the O Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. And we are in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the site of the third Beneful $500,000 Dream Dog Park. And we've just officially opened up this park. And if you want one in your community, just dash over to BenefulDreamDogPark.com. It has all the rules, but you got to enter before September 17th. If your city wins, you get a $500,000 Dream Dog Park. And you get $10,000, and your dog gets a free year supply of Beneful. Win, win, win. So I kind of took my little magic microphone and I started checking out all the people having fun with their dogs in the new dog park in Lancaster. So let's start with a cool dog named Ozzy. Hey, we're in the small dog area of the Lancaster Dream Dog Park, brought to you by Beneful, and I'm here with Carla Swigert, and I got to tell you, there's this cutie pie sitting right next to me, and your doggy's name is?
Ozzy.
All right, so you've been waiting a long time for this park to be built, right, Carla?
Yes.
So have you been taking sneak peeks at it?
No, the last time I was here was a year ago with the Humane League walk.
Oh, okay.
And it was just a little bitty park with nothing to do. This is wonderful.
What do you think Ozzy likes best about this park?
Just being off leash and running around.
And guess what,
with the
Mom?
other dogs.
No muddy paws in the car, right? I mean, this turf is pretty amazing, right?
Oh, it is.
Has Ozzy tried the Doxy tunnel?
Yes, he went through the tunnel and he went up and down the ramps.
Now,
That's
what do you
about
think
all
of
I
the
can get him
Doxy
to do.
tunnel? We're on radio. Tell me what you think about it. Describe it, and why do you think dogs like the Ozzy love it?
Ozzy, I threw a ball and he went right through it. They can look out through, and I could even crawl through that tunnel.
I have already today. Yeah, I went with Jason Cameron. We got a picture taken together. I mean, we're acting goofy, but, you know.
Cool.
Don't you think play is important?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and how long have you had Ozzy?
I've had Ozzy for 5 years.
Okay, and what's something about Ozzy that you love the best?
that he's there. He's happy to see me every day.
Yeah?
When
Has
I
he got
come
any
home from
special
work.
tricks?
He can do all kinds of stuff. He can sit, he can speak, he can lay down, he can spin around.
Does he do your taxes?
No.
Does he clean your vacuum cleaner?
Oh, no. Ozzy makes me have to vacuum a lot.
All right. So when you're not with that, what do you do for a living, if I'm asked?
I work at the Effort of Fine Wine and Good Spirits store.
Oh, I'm in Good Spirits, and here you have fine wine, right?
Yes.
That's cool. Well, I thank you for being a guest on the show, and I hope you have a great time at the Beneful Dream Dog Park, Carla.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, I'm in the small dog area, and I found the favorite dog breed of all time. All right, I'm a little prejudiced. We're talking about the Corgi, the Queen's dog. Yeah, Lucy! Can you say hi, Lucy? Say hi. Speak. Speak. Don't eat the mic, just speak. Oh, you go, silent. With Lucy, we have Susan Clow. And you're from Lancaster?
Yes, City of.
All right, tell me what you think about this Dream Dog Park, Susan.
Oh, I think it's spectacular.
Is it worth yapping about?
Lucy's cheering for it. Yes,
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Now, we're standing from this kind of like a mountain, but it looks like a tennis ball, right?
Exactly.
So I'm a Corgi with short legs, but nothing stops me, right?
Nothing stops you. Nope. No, they think they're big dogs just with little body.
Well, I taught my Corgi Jazz years ago to do the royal wave, just in case the Queen comes. I think we got something with Lucy, but Lucy seems to be very well trained. What are some of the things Lucy can do? Besides bark?
She just behaves and waits and is fabulous, and Kay Ames was part of her training here, and she's just so loves that she doesn't want to be really naughty.
Okay, so what do you like best about this park, from the people perspective?
Oh, well, everyone is having such a wonderful time, and the dogs are all happy. It seems like we have all friendly family dogs here.
Yep.
And it's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
And no more muddy paws when Lucy
Which was
gets in
nasty.
your car.
It was nasty.
Yeah, I saw
before.
this park before it was renovated.
Oh, yeah, I would never even come.
Really?
Oh, it was so awful. And so this is a real godsend. So hooray for that young woman who entered the contest.
Angela
And for-
Bauman, yeah, and Bo.
And for Beneful, because that's the food that we eat.
Oh, great.
So I really appreciate their contest. And to give this to Lancaster, we needed it.
Oh, well, I'm glad to have you on the show. And this is Arden Moore. I'm having a blast. I'm having a possum time here at the Beneful Dream Dog Park in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Hey, everybody, this is Arden Moore with the O Behave Show on Pet Life Radio, and I'm with my partner in crime, make that partner. I'm talking about the one and only Jason Cameron of Do-It-Yourself's Desperate Landscapes. This is number 3 for us, Jason.
Hey, listen, it's good to be back together with you again on this.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
This is awesome. I mean, listen, we've had a fun time ever since the beginning, you and I, teaming up for these, and I think, to be honest with you, between you and me,
and the radio listeners.
And the radio, this is my favorite one.
Yeah, I'm into amusement parks. Yeah. Every time we do something, it goes to the next level. Right. I think that's the best way. We keep getting better and better. I mean, I'm telling you, all 3, I want to come back as a dog. Though.
Well, Arden, we call it a dream dog park. We have to fulfill the dream. You can't have a dream dog park and not have some of the elements that we have in
Right.
it.
So I'm looking at that splash pod. And I'm thinking, what a brilliant design. We got the corn, we got the peas, we got, tell me a little bit, because this is radio. We need your eyes, Jason.
Yeah.
Tell me why this makes this so special.
Well, I think just because we went with the amusement park theme, so we needed to bring those elements in. And water's an obvious one because dogs on a hot day will get, it's great for them to be able to have some water to go cool off in.
Yeah.
And then the turf is my favorite because synthetic turf is such a great ground cover for dogs.
And it's new generation, too.
It's new generation turf. It's got new generation infill, which is very important. Biodegradable, non-toxic to dog. They can eat it. Doesn't hurt them. It's deodorizing. And they can't hurt the turf, and they'll never get muddy. So you can have a wet dog, but not a muddy dog, and that's important.
To me, I think that's the big selling point. And then the trails have that nice cushion.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Those are great because that's poured rubber. So they take rubber mulch, they mix it with urethane, and they pour it, and then it becomes a permeable surface. So the water still goes through, but it's very comfortable to walk on. So we've got the lake, which turned out really cool. That's great for dogs. And then the path that goes over the roller coaster bridge, which is another one of my favorite elements.
I was getting to that one,
All right. I beat you to it.
All right.
But the rubber walkway is great, and we've used that now before. Mm-hmm. And I think we liked it so much we kept using it.
Well, for us folks, too, it's good on our joints, too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I don't mind walking on it.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster. All right, tell us about it, because this is the very unique roller coaster.
This is unique, and it's one of those things, too, that it's such a cool element. And obviously we need to make sure it's safe for the dogs.
Right.
But the way we built it is wide enough and it's long enough that the peaks aren't too high. And we painted the surface, the decking, with a with a surface texture.
Right.
So it's got a lot of texture to it, so the dogs can run on it, and even
No
if it gets
slipping.
wet, no slipping. And dogs are much better on that than we are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I think they're going to love it.
Now, before this whole party started today, you and I crawled into a doxy tunnel at the small dog area.
Did we do that? We did,
Yeah,
didn't we?
we did. We were sober when we did it, you know.
No, we were.
But you know what I like the element? I like the portholes, because if I'm a little dog, I want to know where mommy or daddy is at all
Well,
times.
and that's something that we leaned on you for. I mean, because, we designed these tunnels, and, for me, I'm always thinking of the actual project and the construction.
Right.
So that's why I lean on you, and that was a great suggestion to put the portholes in, because they can always see in there. There's airflow that goes back and forth. You can reach in if you have to, so I think it was important.
Now, let's shift gears a little bit, because they've got a lot of friends here because they love the DIY network and Desperate Landscaping.
No, they don't.
Well, yeah. Come on, Man Cave. Man up. Man up. Tell us what's going on.
Well, listen, I'm excited. We're still going. It's 12th season, number 12. That's crazy, though, when I think about it, that I've been Desperate Landscapes.
In dog years, I can't even fathom that.
I can't even multiply that in my head right now.
Yeah.
But and then I just started a new show.
Okay.
Which I'm going to give your listeners a little, this is still on the DL, but it has to do with a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. This is a music show, man.
It is.
Okay.
We can make something out of that.
I feel
so I'm really
80s.
excited about the new show, but we're still going strong with Man Caves and Desperate Landscapes, and this actually will be featured on one of my Desperate Landscapes episodes. The reveal of this park will be featured on that.
Oh, great. Now, 3 parks. This one was closest driving-wise for you. That had to be a little bit nicer.
That was
yes or no?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up, because you know how the other ones were. 2.5 hour drive, so you couldn't ask for better than that, But I will say this, Arden, you and I have talked about this. I want to go someplace really nice and tropical and warm on the next one.
And San Diego this time of year
would be really nice.
Yeah,
Just saying,
guys.
saying.
So we got to get people into gear. They got to start putting their entries in today.
Exactly, today. I mean, listen, you got nothing to lose. It's real easy to do. You go to BountifulDreamDogPark.com, and everything you need to know is there. But it just takes a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Just ask Angela,
yeah,
right?
That's right.
I mean, she decided, I'll join, and she never thought anything would happen, and sure enough, she won it. So
I think we should do it now. I look forward to the day you can meet Chipper and Cleo. I know you're dying to meet them.
You tell me all about them. I feel like I know them.
Yeah, well, they know you. They got the picture of you on their wall. I mean, I'm like, seriously, what about Arden? You're chopped liver, Arden. We want Jason.
So we'll be like old friends.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We call Chipper, she loves to give. She's a kissing fool.
Yeah.
So I just want you to be,
all right, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
So last thing you want to say, what do you think of the turnout? I mean, seriously.
I think the turnout's incredible. This is probably the best turnout we've ever had.
It is.
And I think just in general, to see everybody enjoying it so much and the dogs just running like crazy is, you can't ask for more than that.
Did you see the dogs coming on stage? One dog had the best drool ever.
Yeah, but you know what? They're allowed. They have total access.
Oh, yeah. They had their little press badges on. I saw that. All access. All right, we're with Jason Cameron. How they can learn more about Desperate Landscapes?
Desperate Landscapes, you can go to DIYnetwork.com and click on Desperate Landscapes. And, I'm getting ready. We're gearing up for the next season, so I'm really excited about it.
All right. I love Jason Cameron. We make a dynamic duo.
Yes, we do.
All right. Hey, listeners. I know you've been very patient. We finally got one-on-one time with the amazing TV decor show host, Nate Berkus. He's got a dog named Tucker, and he's in this little white tent. The ceremony's been over, and I finally got a chance to have you get to hear what Nate is all about, how much he loves his dog, and what's new for Nate. So let's tune in. Hey everybody, this is Arden Moore with the O Behave Show on Pet Life Radio, and I am super stoked because sitting next to me, I don't even hear a dog barking, but seriously, we are at the Bountiful Dream Dog Park in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's the one and only designer, Dynamo. We're talking Nate Berkus. And Nate, thanks so much for being part of the Bountiful Dream team now.
This is so fun. I'm happy to join you on this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a little late to the party. This is your 3rd year.
Well, 3rd time's a charm. We needed
That's right.
a charmer. We
Boom.
got you.
Here, thank you.
So, all right, everybody's dying to know. I love your show. I've watched your show. I've actually learned from you.
Oh, good.
Now you're going to be going to the dog side. So tell us a little bit first about Tucker, the four-legger in your life.
So Tucker is my favorite thing on earth, literally. He is extremely well-behaved, which I credit to my fiance Jeremiah, who's had him for 7 years.
Pause out to Jeremiah.
Exactly. Pause out. He's just such a good boy. He doesn't bark. He really is behaved so well.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a mix. His mom was a purebred Cocker Spaniel who got out of the house. Had
the hussy.
Exactly. She's a little easy for my taste, but what are you going to do?
I know.
She was probably wearing hot pants, is my guess.
It's all about the bling on the collar.
Apparently. I mean, maybe she did have some rhinestones on or something that night because she came home and had Tucker. And he looks a little bit like a Cocker Spaniel, but he also looks like a small bear. And he also looks like a little bit like Falcor, the dragon from the Never-Ending Story.
So what kind of bark?
The bark is actually funny. He only barks at squirrels. That's it.
Squirrels.
Turn.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hear a Tucker bark.
It's like a... like that.
Nice. You do dog. That's good. You speak dog. So
he thinks so.
How did you get connected with Beneful? I mean, you do a lot of great things for people. You solve our designing nightmares. Now you're making dreams come true for dogs. I mean, what do you think about being part of a dream dog?
Well, I'm really flattered. This is true design. I'm really flattered that they asked me and that I am a part of this. Partnering with them was really exciting because when I first got the email about it, I thought, how do I know how to do a dog park? That's like, wait a minute. But then when I realized that you were part of the team and Jason Cameron was part of the team, I thought this is going to be great because we're going to get all these thousands of submissions from all over the country, and we'll pick the one that has it's the most inspirational, the most feasible, the most creative, and I'll work with you guys on figuring out how to do the best possible park.
Well, I think you make a great addition to the team. Is there anything about this park that when you first came, I mean, you heard it and everything, but when you first walked in and you saw it, what caught your eye?
I think really what caught my eye was how many people from the community of Lancaster were here today. I mean, there were lines down the sidewalks. There were cars all over the park. I mean, you could see, and the dogs. I mean, just literally, I don't even know how many dogs, but what caught my eye was, I think, what should catch your eye about any good park. And that is these smiles, this expectation.
The play bows.
The play bows, all that all these dogs were so excited to get on the other side of that fence and really start playing with everything that was designed for them.
So what's next for you, Nate? Because you've got a lot of people here getting the pictures with you, signing your photos. You had a great show. You do a lot of things. I guess you're back on Rachel Ray this week. I know.
Yep. Rachel and I have done a few things together.
You got a pretty busy schedule. What's something?
Yeah, I do. In fact, very exciting. I'm working right now with NBC on a new design competition show that'll launch next spring.
Nice.
It's called American Dream Builders, and it's going to be a competition-based design show where we have contestants from all over the country who are architects, designers, and home builders, many of them who have been published and are very well known. Also, we've thrown in some people who are just starting out, some unfamiliar faces and names, but all of them share one thing. They think that they are the best in America. And I am not only executive producing the show, I'm hosting. Pause up. I am hosting and judging.
Good.
So it's going to be an interesting... I've never been in that role before, but we've been working on it all summer.
Name of the show and
American Dream Builders on NBC, spring of 2014.
Okay, we're going to be there. But right now we're here at Lancaster, Pennsylvania for the third Beneful $500,000 Dream Dog Park. We're here with Nate Berkus. And I say this, welcome to the team, Nate.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's going to be fun.
You know, if you're going to be a politician, the thing you can do to win votes is to create a dream dog park in your city. So our final guest on this show is the mayor of Lancaster, PA, and I'm talking about Rick Gray. Let's tune in. I'm here with the mayor of Lancaster. We're talking to Rick Gray. And tell me, I mean, you get proclamations and most people are like, oh, that's nice. You had everybody sit, stay, watch. I mean, seriously, what an audience you had today at the Beneful Dream Dog Park.
That's our traditional German heritage around here. People take orders well. No, really, what a great place and a great time. Beneful really has gone above and beyond the call of duty for us here. It's something that wouldn't be here without them and their finances and the great team that put it together. It's spectacular.
This city has been around since the 1700s, right?
Yeah, 1730.
All right, I saw the welcome sign. That's a lot of years in dog years. I don't even want to start calculating that. But what do you think this is going to do to add to this wonderful city?
Well, we've been redoing all our parks, and, needless to say, we've been concentrating on our two-legged friends. Basketball courts, wading pools for the kids, amphitheaters where people can hear music. And this just adds another element to it where you have a place that people can come, bring their dogs, the dogs can enjoy themselves, but Also, people are going to be socializing here and meeting each other. It'll be a great place to make relationships and to meet people and learn your neighbors.
Kind of like Love Me, Love My Dog, right?
Yeah, you got it. Jane Jacobs, my favorite urbanist, once said the way you judge a park is by the number of people in it. If people use it, it's a good park. If they don't use it, it isn't. This park is going to be well used, as shown by the big crowd that is still here even after the opening.
Now, you've been a dog lover since probably you were about my height, and I'm short, but I'm saying you've been a dog lover for many years.
Probably before that. When I was a kid, I wanted a dog so bad and got one for Christmas. Sarge, a Cocker Spaniel, is a special dog.
He's looking at you from above.
Yeah, he was a great dog, and we've had other Cocker Spaniels, too. I really enjoy animals.
So if you could come back as a dog for a day and be here at the Lancaster Dog Park, what element would you go to first?
I'd do nothing but chase the balls that are being shot out of the tree all day.
That's pretty awesome, isn't that?
And then come down and take a shower afterwards.
At the splash pod?
You got it.
All right, that sounds like great advice. We're talking to Mayor Rick Gray here at Lancaster, and we're in front of the Beneful Dream Dog Park. This is number 3. It's a great day. The rain has stayed away. That was probably a proclamation by you, too.
I had a little bit to do with it. If it rains, it's the other party's fault.
Nice. Excellent. All right, thank you very much.
Take care.
So that's it. That's Arden Moore here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the site of the 3rd Beneful Dream Dog Park. I want you guys to get one in your community. It's real easy. Just go to BenefulDreamDogPark.com. It's got all the rules. The first step is you've got to send a photo of you and your oh my gosh, so cute doggy, and a 250-word essay, and you have to answer the question. If you had $500,000 to create a dream dog park where you and your best buddy can play together, what would you do? The top 20 finalists will then be competing to win $10,000, a year's supply of Beneful, and a dream dog park in their community. It's amazing, so you got to check it out. Also, I want you to know that I think that there's a lot of good things about dog parks when they're done well, and these dream dog parks, with the help of Jason Cameron and Nate Berkus, we have made sure that they're safe and creative, and they accommodate dogs of all sizes, ages, and abilities. Heck, I want to come back as a dog in my next life. We also want at this time to thank my cool producer, Mark Winter. He makes this show happen each and every week, and he is the genius behind the entire Pet Life Radio network of shows. So sniff around the site. You're going to find a show that really, really bow-wows and me-wows you. Hey, listeners, I know we've been going to the dogs today, but this episode is sponsored by Family Pet, and I thought it would be nice to do a little cat Q&A for you guys so you can learn a little bit about the feline world. And this is brought to you by FamilyPet.com. Here comes the question. Can you use feline pheromones to reduce stress in car rides and vet visits? And here comes the answer. You know, pheromones are a variety of natural chemicals secreted from the glands of a cat's face. Cats use these chemicals to communicate with other felines. They can mark an area as familiar, safe, and reassuring. Now, when they rub their faces around your home, you've seen them on the corners of walls and furniture, they're actually making themselves a safety zone. And when they rub against you, not only are they establishing contact with you, but they are saying that you are someone safe and not to be feared. Since these pheromones can have a calming, reassuring effect on cats, it makes sense to try to use them to soothe your kitty during car rides and trips to the veterinary clinic. Many veterinarians use diffusers of synthetic feline facial pheromones, such as those made by Feel-Away, in their waiting rooms, exam rooms, cat wards, all designed to help reduce the anxiety of the kitty's time while they're there. Now, the instructions for use of these synthetic pheromones may vary depending on the product, but the makers of Feel-Away recommend spraying the inside of the carrier about maybe 15 minutes before putting your cat into it. And then add a diffuser at home. You can then reassure your cat when they come home from the veterinary clinic, and it might prove useful in reassuring the other cats in the household who may be upset that something is different about the returning cat. You know, the cat may look or smell a little bit differently because they've been to the veterinarian. If your veterinarian does not use a pheromone diffuser, you might want to bring your own spray with you. And if your pet has to stay in the hospital, ask if you can bring in the diffuser from home. Always talk to your veterinarian about your cat's anxiety or behavior concerns and see if using pheromone therapy can help. So that was brought to you by FamilyPet.com. Well, I had a great time in Lancaster, PA. I'm always on the go. I want to bring out the best in pets and their people. And at this time, I want to thank everybody for being part of this show. And I thank you for tuning in. Share the show with all your friends. We want to hit 1 million listeners. We're getting close. We're getting close. So until next time, this is your flea-free host, Arden Moore, delivering just 2 words to all you 2, 3, and 4-leggers out there. Oh, behave.
Coast to coast and around the world, it's Oh Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. Oh Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.